Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood number RM780 in a 613 finish. This is a flush cup hole from Rockwood, part of their RM series, which I believe probably stands for Rockwood Manufacturing. It's their 780 flush cup hole. 613 is a reference to the finish, and always a fan of looking at Rockwood's finishes. That's a really nice looking 613. Really good fit and finish on it. These people take pride in what they do. Their manufacturing capabilities are really focused on having it look really nice. Small little flush pole. You're going to see this installed in, well, certainly non-handicap compliant required applications, commercial, residential, anywhere where you want a relatively petite, elegant flush pole installed on the door. And this video is going to serve as visual review, dimensional review, installation review. Let's go over the visual review first. We'll complete that. You can see the finish, the plate, the black painted cup that's behind, the pinned on sheet metal in the back, the dimensional review. There is a link below this video to a document called Template. Let's go over the dimensional properties now. According to that document, this is 2 3/16 wide. That appears to be accurate. And 3 1/4 tall. Yep. It's going to have an overall depth of, they apparently don't give us that. They say the mortise is to be 3/4. So this is just shy on 3/4 inch overall. Underside of the head to the back of the cup, it's about 5/8 of an inch to the back side of that pin that's there. 3/4 inch, sure, you could probably make it a little bit less as well. Looking at the rest of the template, I don't think there's really much else to call out except the thickness of the faceplate is 3/32 of an inch. What it does tell us, let's get, first of all, there's a link below this video to the product catalog as well that will allow you to review the RM780 against the other products as well. The RM782, same concept, just going to be larger. Very common to have that larger RM782 over the 780. The RM785, don't sell those a lot, but if you're looking for a circular type of look, maybe you have a portal that's in a door, that might be neat to have a round one on there as well. Nice looking piece of hardware on that as well. Now, back to that template. How are we going to install this item? Well, it's really simple in my opinion. If you're using a router, it's certainly really simple and it will be a very clean sort of installation. The vertical height, the back set from the edge of the door. Vertical height, I would probably take an audit of the rest of the doors in the space and make it match. You know, especially if you've got a long hallway and you've got office doors going all the way down, and then you might have a pair of sliding doors on either side. You want that line of sight to be consistent, certainly all the way down. Or if it's just a residential application, by all means, you know, measure where it's all going to fall out. You want it to all look the same. In terms of the back set, you know, why not just match 2 3/4 or 2 3/8? You've got 2 3/16 overall width, so from the edge of the door to the vertical center line, you know, 2.5 inch, 2 3/4, something in that range, or whatever you need. If you need to move it over a little bit because of some sort of preparation on the door or a style thickness, or I should say a style width, you might want to center this in that 4.5 inch style. You know, whatever works for the height and the back set. A couple of screws are included, and those are going to go here and here for your installation. Okay. Prepping these. A router is the best way to go. Period. End of sentence. If you make yourself a template that you can clamp down onto the door, bring your plunge router in and start to prep that, you will find that your installation will go swimmingly. Very clean, accurate, No chiseling, no hammering, no opportunity for making an error. Repeatability when you take the time to make a template. If I was doing just one, you know, I probably would just hammer and chisel it. But that's dreadful to chisel out that kind of depth on a door. Utterly dreadful. I would not suggest that you do it whatsoever. I would use a template. If you're in a shop setting, I would take the time to make yourself a template and mark it, RM780. Put that, hang it up on the wall, and there's your template. Give yourself a fixed back set so that you flush the template off to the vertical style of the door, clamp it down, be done with it. All you're doing at that point is measuring the height, top of the door down, or bottom of the door up. Your undercut will change a little bit, but that's probably going to be more consistent, independent of 6.8, 7.0, 8.0 sort of door heights. Okay, I would make notes on the template. I would put the date that I manufactured the template. You're going to want to make the template based on the collet that you're using and indicate the collet part number and the router bit part number, because the hole in the template itself is going to be based on that diameter of that router collet as well. Put all that information on there. At least that's what I've always done. Okay, that's the way that I would go about prepping for these. Outside of what it looks like, what it measures, where you're going to use it, how you're going to install it, we're pretty much done. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page. I should say it's available in all the common finishes. Your brasses, your bronze, your chrome, satin polished, oil rubbed, obviously, oil rub bronze. Being Rockwood, they will accommodate a request for any finish. If you want antique nickel, they'll accommodate that request. You want powder coated white, they'll accommodate that request. And the willingness, eagerness almost, to accommodate special requests on finishes, combined with their expertise, combined with the fact that the material looks gorgeous when you get it, really conspires to give you a trim and auxiliary hardware company that is likely #1 in the industry for a reason. And I'm partial to them, and I would strongly urge you to review their product line as well. Any questions on the RM780 and a 613 finish, flush pull, or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.